human mind. Education shapes our thinking, libraries preserve and spread knowledge, and AI enhances learning in new ways. When these three come together, they help in building responsible individuals and a sustainable society.
மண் திணிந்த நிலனும் நிலமேந்திய விசும்பும் விசும்பு தைவரு வலியும் வலி தலைய தீயும் தீ முரணிய நீரும் என்றான்று ஐம்பெரும் பூதத்து இயற்கை போல போற்றார் பொருத்தலும் சூழ்ச்சியது அகலமும் வலியும் தெரலும் அழியும் உடையோ நின்கடற் பிறந்த ஞாயிறு பெயர்த்தும் நின் வெந்தலை புணரி குடக்கடல் குளிக்கும் என்ற புறநானூற்று வைர வரிகளுக்கு இணங்க கல்வி மற்றும் சமூக சேவையில் தஞ்சையின் தனித்த அடையாளமாய் திகழ்ந்து கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய பெரியார் மணியம்மை அறிவியல் மற்றும் தொழில்நுட்ப பல்கலைக்கழகத்தில் மிகவும் சிறப்பாக நடைபெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய 5வது சர்வதேச கருத்தரங்க நிகழ்விற்கு உங்கள் அத்துணை பேரையும் கல்வியல் துறை மற்றும் அர்ஜுன் சிங் லைப்ரரி சார்பாக வருக வருக என அன்போடு வரவேற்கின்றோம்.
A beautiful day, a meaningful occasion, and a gathering of brilliant minds. What more could we ask for? I welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, respected dignitaries, distinguished guests, faculty members, and dear participants. Good morning to one and all.
With immense pleasure and great honor, I welcome you all to the 5th International Conference on Greening the Mind, Integrating Education, Libraries, and AI towards Sustainability, organized by the Department of Education and Arjun Singh Library of PIMIST.
If we want a green world tomorrow, we must educate the minds of today. Libraries preserve the past, education shapes the present, and AI builds the future. Arjun Singh Library of PIMIST is a unique one, wherein curiosity finds its home and knowledge finds its voice. The term impossible doesn't find a place in the dictionary of Department of Education.
Today's conference brings together scholars, educators, researchers, librarians, and students to discuss the role of education, libraries, and artificial intelligence in building a sustainable future. It is a proud moment of all of us to be a part of this meaningful academic gathering.
It is a Tamil tradition to welcome the guest with a dance performance. Every meaningful event becomes more graceful when culture leads the way. Now I call upon our dance group onto the stage.
Okay then.
Thank you, girls, for your performance. With that wonderful beginning, let us now move to the formal part of the inaugural session. Now it's time to invite all the dignitaries to come onto the dais. I welcome our Honorable Today's theme reminds us that sustainability begins with knowledge, grows through education, and expands with the help of AI. This theme emphasizes that a sustainable future can be achieved by integration, education, libraries, and AI to develop responsible and informed minds. Thank you everybody for your patience. We'll begin shortly.
பசுமையும் இயற்கை எழில் மிக்க அருமையானதொரு நமது பல்கலைக்கழகத்தில் மிகவும் சிறப்பாக நடைபெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய 5வது சர்வதேச கருத்தரங்கள் நிகழ்விற்கு பல்வேறு கல்லூரிகள் மற்றும் பல்கலைக்கழகங்களில் இருந்து பல்வேறு மாணவர்கள் வருகை தந்துள்ளார்கள்.
Now it's time to invite all the dignitaries to come onto the dais. I welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. V. Ramachandran sir to come onto the stage.
I invite our delegates Dr. Ratnasingham Sarveswara from the University of Jaffna, Sri Lanka to come onto the stage.
I welcome Professor Dr. Devarasa Mukundan from the Open University of Sri Lanka to come onto the stage.
I invite Dr. Vinnaras Nityanandam from the UNICEF University Cyprus to take his seat on the stage.
I welcome Dean Academic Courses, Dean FSH, Professor and Head of the Department of Education, Director of Arjun Singh Library, and Dr. K. Kesavan to come onto the stage.
Please all the dais to please take your seat.
Sir, next step.
To mark the beginning of this conference formally, I request everyone to kindly rise for the invocation to Tamil.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிழமடந்து கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடன திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதழும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனகே தமிழனகே உன் சீரிழமை திறமையன்று செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
We in PIMIS strongly believe that sustainability starts with education. Let us now move to the most important part of every program, the welcome address. Every great event begins with a warm welcome by the conference convener. Dr. G. Tamilvanan sir is a highly accomplished academician with over 19 years of teaching experience. He has made remarkable contributions to research with numerous international and national publications. He is also a recipient of many prestigious awards, including the Best Faculty Award, Excellence in Teaching Award, and the Dr. Radhakrishnan Award. It is my privilege to invite Dr. G. Tamilvanan, Professor and Head of the Department of Education, to deliver the welcome address.
Very good morning, one and all gathering here.
So every year, the Department of Education and Arjun Singh Library, we are organized the international conference. This year, this is the fifth international conference which we are organizing. So this is the fifth international conference of greening the mind, integrating education, library, and artificial intelligence (AI) towards the sustainability. On this great occasion, I feel very happy, and it is my immense pleasure to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. V. Ramachandran sir, for continuous motivation and valuable support for the conduction of the conduction of the international conference. He is a distinguished personality, specialized in artificial intelligence. His in-depth knowledge and heritage scholarship in computer science would certainly specialize in the all over there, and he is in-depth knowledge and heritage scholarship in computer science, which suddenly benefit all of you. He is an ever dynamic and enthusiastic administrator. His guiding principle always help us in all the situations. We are really honored in your esteemed presence, sir. And behalf of organizing team, I welcome you, sir. And it is my great pleasure to welcome, our great honor to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Vinnarasu Nityanandam, professor at the School of Doctoral Studies, Municipal University, Cyprus. And also I heartily welcome our chief guest, Professor Dr. Devarasa Mukundan, Professor, Department of Early Childhood and Early Childhood, Open University of Sri Lanka. And I also welcome Dr. Ratna Singham Sarveswara, Lecturer, Department of Education, Faculty of Art, University of Jaffna, Sri Lanka, for accepting our valuable invitation and spending their valuable time with us. I also welcome our Dean Academic Madam, Professor Dr. A.R. Umayal Sundari Madam, and also the Director Academic Research Dr. D. Jayasiman Sir, and the Director Sponsored Research and MOU Dr. Appavu Alias Balatmargan Sir, and our beloved Dean Dr. S. Bhuneshwari Ma'am for sparing this valuable time with us. I also welcome our former Professor and Head Dr. K. Mohanasundaram for sparing his valuable time with us. I also welcome Dr. K. Selvakumar Sir, Director, and all the faculties, head of the department, faculty from our department, head of the department from physics, and various student teachers from Tamil University and other B.Ed college students and organizing team. Behalf of our organizing team, I welcome you all, sir. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful welcome address. We now move on to a moment of respect and gratitude. It's the time to honor the guests. We request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, to honor the delegates by adorning songs and presenting memento to Dr. Ratna Singham Sarveswara from the University of Jaffna, Sri Lanka.
Moving on to the next delegate, Professor Dr. Devarasa Mukundan from the Open University of Sri Lanka.
Now it's time to honor Dr. Vinnarasu Nityanandam from the UNICAF University, Cyprus.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our head of the department, Dr. G. Tamilvanan, to honor our Honorable Vice Chancellor.
Thank you, sir. Now I call upon Director of Arjun Library, Dr. T. Narmata, to honor our Dean Academic Courses, Dr. A.R. Umayasundari ma'am.
Now it's time to honor our Director, Academic Courses, Dr. D. Jayasimhan.
Now it's time to honor our Director, SRM, Dr. S. Appavu Ailas Balamurugan, sir.
Moving on to the next guest, it's time to honor our Dean, FSH, Dr. S. Bhuvaneshwari ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Knowledge shared today becomes history tomorrow. Now we shall move on to the release of the conference proceedings. I kindly request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to release the book, and the copies will be received by our delegates from the abroad.
Thank you, sir. Guidance from great leaders always inspire great thoughts. Guidance from great leaders always inspire great thoughts.
We are happy to have Dr. Bhuvaneshwar sir, former head of the department.
We are very much delighted to have Dr. Mohanasundram sir, former HOD of the Education Department.
With us. We request our Vice Chancellor to honor.
We kindly request our Vice Chancellor sir to honor him.
Thank you, sir.
கீழே வரணுமா?
Guidance from great leaders always inspire great thoughts. We are very much delighted to have among us an eminent professor, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of our university, Dr. V. Ramchandran. He is the most befitting personality to preside over this two-day international conference. He is versatile and he has acquired in-depth of knowledge in the field of computer science and especially in AI.
With the active guidance of our Vice Chancellor, the university has been progressing towards realizing the institution motto, Think, Innovate, Transform, and promotes quality education in Penis on par with global standards. Now, I request our dynamic Vice Chancellor to deliver the presidential address.
Dear guests, the faculty members, especially from the Department of Education and Arjun Singh Library and other faculty members, dear students and participants, for this 5th International Conference on Greening the Mind, Integrating Education, Libraries and AI toward Sustainability. The title says, I will tell you, this is my presidential address as well as the keynote address for this 5th International Conference. So I will take a little bit more time to make you to understand the meaning of this title, Greening the Mind, Integrating Education, Libraries and AI toward Sustainability. It is obvious we are standing or we are sitting in Periyar Maniammai Institute of Science and Technology. There is no wonder to talk about sustainability, because sustainability is in our breath. From the beginning of this institution, from 1988, we are talking about sustainability. There is no doubt about it. Everybody should know about that. And also the first word, greening the mind. And most of our professors are coming, and most of our lady professors also coming in the green sarees and green dress. Our campus is 100% green. In that also, there is no doubt about it. What we have to discuss, forget about the green and forget about the sustainability, which are the integral part of our PMIST. So I am not going to touch more on this. Green and sustainability, I won't talk. But how to integrate AI with education, because the entire conference is organized through education department, and AI with the libraries, because this conference, it is being conducted in association with Arjun Singh Library. So education plus library, we are going to integrate with AI. So I have chosen a different topic actually. But before going to the keynote address topic of mine, I want to say a few points regarding why we should learn, or why we should integrate, or why we should experience the artificial intelligence. Faculty members and students and participants and the guests, the entire world is moving fast, exponentially fast. We all know about digital transformation or digital literacy during our COVID times in 2020. Before that, we should not forget, before digital transformation or digital literacy, we had an opportunity 2 decades before about information literacy. It is not a new topic. Information literacy is not a new topic. How information literacy has been transformed to digital literacy, it is after COVID times, after 2020. But now, in a 6 years period of time, not 6 years period of time, 5 years period of time, now we are experiencing AI literacy. How AI has been integrated in education. Everywhere AI is there, especially in education, right? Now we are using the AI tools for all purpose, not only for teaching, not only for learning. As an administrator, we are using, or I am using, various AI tools for preparing some materials using certain AI tools like ChatGPT and all. We'll see how AI can be integrated with education in an innovative manner. Because our motto is think, innovate and transform. So we have to think, we have to transform and we have to innovate. So we must use the AI tools. Obviously we have to use. No restriction on that. Elaborately you can use. But how to use, where to use and when to use, that is the question mark with respect to education. I want to say with one example, some innovative example, how AI can be integrated. I am taking the example focusing towards faculty members of any institution, not only PMIST, faculty members who are the teachers, who are the societal builders, in what way they may use AI in education. Initially, when I started to use one of the AI tools, for example, ChatGPT, that is the fundamental tool. Everybody is using that. Initially, I was the user. Initially means I started to use ChatGPT only after May 2025. Before that, I didn't know about that. There is a tool called ChatGPT. I only know about Google. Initially, I will give some prompts with respect to education or with respect to some administrative task. Prepare the syllabus for Python programming. Prepare the syllabus for vector calculus. Prepare the syllabus for chemistry. Then later slowly prepare the course outcomes for the given syllabus. I want to have 6 course outcomes like that. Simple lines I will give. Later I realize how to make the ChatGPT as a efficient tool to work for you, to give the better results what you are expecting. Then I have learnt through NPTEL material. Just I learned, I didn't attend any examination on that. Lot of YouTube videos. I learned something about the prompt engineering, and I have customized how to use the prompt for my day-to-day activities. Here I want to say one example for that. This is my presidential address, not the keynote address, right? I have to come back to the keynote address later. That's why I told I'm going to talk little bit long time, because it is a new topic. Everyone should know about that. Any institution may conduct a faculty development program. Yes, a faculty development program in any topic. But I have taken an example. Here an institution wants to conduct for the faculty members, those who are taking classes in Python programming to the first year students. So that particular institution, even I can say PMIST, it wishes to organize a 5-day faculty development program on Python programming. So what to teach to the faculty members, because they already know about Python programming, assume that all are from computer science. So in what depth level the faculty member can understand the Python concepts fundamentally and advanced level. So I want to extract the syllabus from the ChatGPT by the AI tool. What type of prompt I have to give to make the ChatGPT to understand my intention, to make my faculty to strengthen their knowledge in Python programming. Okay, normally a faculty development program means you can develop some topics like advanced Python concepts, database concepts, web development concepts like that. They may give in the brochure, these are the topics to be covered. But I want to create a syllabus, because nowadays the education ecosystem, it requires from all the people, from all the stakeholders, not only from the students but also from the faculty. If you are doing something, the world is expecting what is the output or outcome from that kind of study. Even it is a student or from a faculty. Here the faculty is attending the faculty development program. Then what is the evidence and what is the outcome? So we have to, for each faculty development program, when it is being organized, it should be converted as a skill-based program or a 2-credit course like that, because it is a 5-day program. 5 days means normally 40 hours of lecture and practicals. We may give 2 credits or 3 credits, right? So I have to create a syllabus for 2 credits for 30 hours. Say 3 units of syllabus I can create. I have to instruct to the ChatGPT my intention, why we are going for. And since it is a syllabus, then it should be some outcome based. What are the course outcomes associated with that? That also I can extract, I can get back from the ChatGPT. by writing appropriate prompts. Participants and students and faculty don't think that prompt is simple. You must write very clear prompt in order to get good result from the any AI tool. Then only I can understand. You, for writing a prompt, spending a time to develop a prompt to get information in the ChatGPT, it takes a long time. Then I can manually do that. I can write the syllabus for Python programming. I can create my own COs. If I start doing that manually, it actually takes less time than writing the prompt for that. So I did some kind of research on that, how to customize the prompt. That only I am going to show here. This is only a text material, but see the title, how the prompt should be given in order to extract the correct information. So the basic task, I given the tasks here. So I given initial introduction. ChatGPT, please act as an academic curriculum designer, FDP planner, and subject expert in Python programming. இதெல்லாம் ChatGPTக்கு ஐஸ் வைக்கிறது. கொஞ்சம் எழுதணும். We have tried something to say ChatGPT, you are the best one, like that, right? Then it will appreciate you also, right? If you are saying like that. Then task is the task what I am going to give. Periyar Maniammai Institute of Science and Technology is planning to organize and conduct a 5-day faculty development program in Python programming for faculty members who teach or expected to teach Python related courses for their students. Clear explanation, right? A clear task you must give. Why? What is the purpose? I'm going to write this, right? And then the task is to prepare, just scroll down. The task is to prepare the following in a clear and academically accepted format. A small preamble. Whenever you are writing a syllabus, you are writing the preamble. The clear objectives of the program, the FDP program. I need, because I am writing the syllabus, so the syllabus should be covered with. Before developing the syllabus, we must write the course outcomes, 6 course outcomes with appropriate Bloom taxonomy levels, and a syllabus with 3 units, each of 10 hours duration, covering all the topics proposed for the FTP in a proper sequence. This is a task I am given, right, to ChatGPT. Then come down, this is the first title. What task the ChatGPT has to do for you? Then the next title. Scroll down. The context. Then you have to specify the context. The proposed FDP is to be conducted over 5 days, and the topics planned to be covered are listed below. This I got from the brochure. These are the topics to be covered. It is listed in the brochure like that. Fundamental concepts of Python programming, standard packages and functions, 2 sessions, 2 to 3 sessions. Each session may vary from 1 hour to 1.5 hours. That also to be mentioned, because it has to create according to the time. It has to prepare the syllabus for you. It has to prepare the topic for you, right? And then these are the proposed coverage of topics. And what I am expecting in the context itself, you have to say academic expectation. The FDP is intended for faculty members, and hence the syllabus should not be framed merely as a beginner level coding outline. It should be designed in such a way that faculty member become conceptually strong in Python programming, capable of teaching the course effectively. Like that, you must teach the ChatGPT in what way, why we are needing that syllabus, in what way we need the syllabus, right? Come down. Syllabus structure requirement also I should give. It should be a total of 30 hours. You have to prepare the syllabus for 30 hours. The unit should be properly balanced, right? Properly balanced means it should be balanced not only with time. All the COs, 6 COs are there, equally balanced or equally mapped through all the contents of the syllabus, right? So that's why the unit should be properly balanced, logically arranged, and should cover all the topics listed above, including related subtopics wherever necessary. So some more you may introduce on your own. Like that you must instruct to the ChatGPT. Then come down. Then reasoning. So first I put task, then context and reasoning. Why? Why I need this? Just read this. This task is required because FTP is being organized to strengthen the competency of faculty members in Python programming. Like that, I would write the reasoning for that. See, I have written 3 paragraphs. Instead of writing 3 paragraphs, I can write the syllabus. The entire document. Easily I can do that. Right? It takes a long time. Nearly I have written nearly 16 pages of prompt in order to get 1 or 2 pages of output from ChatGPT. But the output is very clear. Extremely useful. It all happens how you are creating the prompt file. Right? And then come down. Reasoning. Then what output? How I require the outputs? Here I have given only the sample. But my output, it gives in a Word file with top margin, left margin, bottom margin, right margin, everything. The font to be used, the spacing to be done, the font, which font I have to use, Times New Roman, 13 font size, everything I will give as another file as a prompt. So it will create based on that prompt a Word file for me. Even the free ChatGPT will give for you. You need not edit that file afterwards. Whatever format you like, you will get it through ChatGPT. That is the power of AI in education. Right? And the output I need, preamble. I can write the preamble, then write this. For this you have to think in a different angle. Matiosi. Right? I can write the preamble for Python programming, even in 1 or 2 minutes I can write. But in order to make the ChatGPT to write preamble for the syllabus to be framed by ChatGPT, I have written the preamble like this: a concise but meaningful write-up explaining the importance of the FTP in Python programming, its relevance to faculty development, and its role in preparing faculty members to teach Python effectively in alignment with academic and industry expectations. I can simply write the preamble instead of doing that, but you just to see the output of this prompt. Right? If you give only 1 line, prepare the syllabus for Python programming, that syllabus also you compare. After given this prompt like this, that syllabus also you compare. See the difference, 85% more. In reliable syllabus we are able to get using AI tool. Right? So why I am telling this, you must know how to use the any tool. It has you have to write its own prompts. In what way we require, in what is your intention, you must know how to tell your intention clearly to the through prompt to the ChatGPT or whatever the cloud, whatever tool, you must tell the properly, right? That will take long time, and that it needs a lot of experience. And I have to prepare the preamble, I have to prepare the objectives of the program, and the course outcomes, frame 6 course outcomes, CO1 to CO6, right? Be written in an academic outcome based format, begin with appropriate action verb, reflect faculty competency after completing the FDP, and include corresponding Bloom taxonomy level, K1 to K6, everything it will give now, right? And the syllabus, prepare a detailed syllabus with 3 units, each carrying 10 hours, right? All those things I have to give. The syllabus should have like this, the presentation style. It should be preamble, objectives, course outcomes, and the detailed syllabus. The same format it has to give. Then come down. Then the stopping condition. After output, then the stopping condition. Complete the response only after providing all the following without omission: the preamble, the program objectives, all 6 course outcomes, and the complete syllabus in 3 units in 10 hours. Like that, this is a prompt we have to give in order to get display the second PDF. Yeah. This is the preamble has been given by because of the prompt. The prompt has been given to the ChatGPT, and I asked the ChatGPT to do what told in that prompt. There's only 1 line, right? Then it has given the preamble, then objectives of the program. The objectives of this FTP are 6 lines. Scroll down. It has given the complete objectives. Come down. Then it gives 6 course outcomes. At the end of the faculty development program in Python programming, the faculty participants will be able to explain the fundamental concepts of apply Python data structures, demonstrate the use of standard with Bloom's level K2 understand, K3 apply, like that. It will give in a proper way. You cannot omit or you cannot include after that if you are writing your prompt in a clear way. Right? Come down. Like then after 6 course levels, right, it gives a detailed syllabus for 30 hours because it is for teachers. Right? Each unit has been written elaborately by the ChatGPT, but it should be covered within 10 hours. It is also I have tested. All these concepts for each unit can be covered in 10 hours for the faculty, not for the students. Okay, so we must be able to give proper information to the any tool, AI tool, if you want to learn more through ChatGPT. Right? This is not only for syllabus creation or this course outcome creation and all. For each topic, in what way you want to learn, how many examples you need, how many solutions, what are the solutions are there for that, how to make it to understand. Please provide in Tamil. It will give in Tamil. Right? So like that for easy. And I have asked for electrical engineering circuit theory. Right? I have asked Ohm's law. Simple definition of Ohm's law. Then I asked the ChatGPT in the same format. Right? I have written nearly 10 pages of prompts to understand Ohm's law. Right? Why Ohm's law? Why to study Ohm's law? When the Ohm's law was defined, what is the thinking of that mind of that particular scientist who has developed the concept of Ohm's law? I equal to V by R. Why it should be like this? Where it can be applied? What is the mindset of the engineer? That time, 400 years before, he has written in his book about Ohm's law, about Kirchhoff's law. Right? Everything. You won't believe why it has been invented. What it tries to convey to you. You can learn lot and lot and lots, which cannot be covered in your classroom. In that angle, AI can be used effectively for your education purpose. Right? And I suggest one thing now in my presidential address, use AI responsibly. That is very important. And effectively. Because your brain should not drain. What I understand, initially, yes, I want to correct my English. I given, please correct this statement. I write something in ChatGPT. I ask ChatGPT to correct my English. But that is wrong. You lose your English capacity, your communication skill. Then I switched over. For every activity, even if it's a small activity, even the result is one line. I am trying to write 10 pages of prompts. That is very important. Students and participants, right? How AI integrated in education. In the way in which you are going to use AI for your career development, for your life development. It is your life. Your brain should not drain. You must keep your brain always active. Don't give everything to AI. And later, since I am a computer professor, right, because even though I studied electrical engineering in later part of my life, I have been taken classes for computer science subjects, I thought of how ChatGPT can give such a wonderful result to us. Then I realized why we cannot write our own large language models using certain API given in OpenAI or Perplexity or Gemini or Claude or Canvas. So many AI tools are available, or Croc. But I am trying to use the API given in that tools and use the Python packages through that API, and I want to develop my own LLM, small LLM models. For example, I'm asking you a question, I will answer that question. I ask the ChatGPT to correct the question based on the tokens. It will give my marks to me, assessments, right? And it will give this question belongs to which CO. That also it will give automatically. For which I have written a small Python function using OpenAI API. That angle only nowadays we have to learn, we have to use the AI tools and the various the API is used for developing small or large language models, right? So use AI responsibly and use brilliantly and make your brain always healthy manner. Don't give everything to AI and sit idle, everything AI will take care of. Don't do that. Okay, so this is my presidential address in this conference, how AI can integrate it with education. One more thing, I already told you I'm not going to talk about green and sustainability. Now I'm going to start my keynote address for 10 to 15 minutes, right? About how AI can be integrated with our library. Our library madam is here. Dynamic madam, our education department HOD is here. Where is he? He is here. Madhivanan is here. Really, a brilliant setup is here. That also I have to say about this. My own faculty members. குறைச்சி இடம் போட்டக்கூடாது. They are really brilliant people working very hard, right, with the existing facility. That's why I'm telling this. So based on that, madam has given me a task and Madhivanan has come and Deputy Legislator Rajkumar also came to my room. They invited me, sir, on 19th we are having the 5th International Conference, so you must give the presidential address. After that, you must deliver some lecture, a keynote address. Then up to yesterday afternoon, I am not able to find a topic. Really. Why? I am not fearing about that because ChatGPT is always there, right? But still, I am not happy. The ChatGPT is not giving the result as I am intended or I am expected to give. How AI can be integrated to libraries. It gives blah blah blah, something else. What exactly I need? But I want to give in a beautiful, presentable way. Then I use Canvas. There is another AI tool. Right? I have written a prompt, you won't believe, for creating 16 slides. My prompt is 160 pages. Right? Yesterday I started to write the prompt at 5 o'clock. I completed the prompt only at 2 a.m. Then only my prompt has been over. Then after that, the prompt works in a different angle. I want to correct it. Then I went for sleep for some time. Early morning, 4 o'clock, I wake up once again. And then I corrected everything. I need this, I need that, I need the background color is like this, my slide like that. I given the prompt, I changed the prompt, everything. Then only I realized that I can create my own slides. It is simple than make the ChatGPT to or Canvas to give my slides, right? So I have created 16 slides to you. Then I want to show how AI can be integrated. My topic is slightly different. Go to the PowerPoint slide now. Go to the presentation mode. Yes. The idea, key idea is transformation of academic libraries into innovation hubs. Then while I'm searching through ChatGPT as well as in Google, I find a lot of interesting things because first time I'm working on this particular area, how I can transform the library into innovation hub. Then I think I'll move to the yes. Work பண்ணுதா பாருங்க. Okay, da? Sure. Pathina, first slide I want to show this. Yeah. I have taken this information from the web, from the particular institution websites. Institutional examples, how leading libraries operationalize the innovation in various universities in the worldwide. I have taken an example from National University of Singapore. Their library is looking like this. You can see in their website, the library is looking like this. They are using the terminology, digital scholarship. We heard about digital transformation, digital literacy. Now, yesterday night only I came to understand there is a concept called digital scholarship, right? So I want to say about this digital scholarship, right? Slightly later. In National University of Singapore Library, it provides digital scholarship lab and Tech Central offer dedicated hardware, powerful workstations, visualization screens and workshop. All these things are in the library itself, not only books, because they are treating the library as an innovation hub. Then I visited one more from Chicago, that Florida Technical University and University of Chicago. There, digital scholarship centers combine data, geographical information services, visualization, media creation, and support for new research methods. These are all happening in the library itself. See, the girl is there in the University of Florida. I have taken this picture from the University of Florida library websites. The last one, Harvard and Cambridge. There, the library is extended into data services, open scholarship, repositories, and interdisciplinary research infrastructure. One thing common I can able to understand, the common pattern from these libraries worldwide. I have seen some of the libraries in Japan, Kanazawa Institute of Technology, and some of the universities, 20 universities from Netherlands, right? All these universities, libraries are, it is unimaginable. They already converted the library into innovation hub. They are using AIs. Long back, right? 2 years before itself, they have developed, they have completely transformed the library into this facility. I find the common pattern, the spaces in the library, right? Plus expertise available in the library, plus digital platforms produced or given by the library to the students and to the faculty and to the research scholars, plus academic workflows. See, these 4 plus spaces, plus expertise, plus digital platforms, plus academic workflows equal to innovation hub. Library as innovation infrastructure. All these libraries, I am able to find this common, right? There are, books are there. Libraries remain essential. That's why I given in the first slide. I will go to the first slide now. Yeah, just go to the format. Yeah. See, the topic is transformation of academic libraries into innovation hubs. Our libraries should transform from knowledge repositories to platforms for collaboration, digital scholarship, prototyping, and open innovation. Everywhere the term digital scholarship is coming. I will explain what is digital scholarship and some more terminologies they are using in the foreign libraries. For example, they are using some library commons, right? And that's okay. They are using some maker space. Lot of new terminologies are there used in the library, right? I learned about only in the yesterday nights about this while I'm preparing this slide, right? So the core message of what I want to convey, libraries remain essential. It should be there. We cannot replace library. It should be there in an university system, right? but their value now comes from activating knowledge through spaces, tools, expertise, and partnerships. Right? That is the difference, right? The library, the traditional library, and the library when it is being viewed as a innovation hub. For tomorrow's students like you, the best library is both a learning commons. This is another terminology, a single word, learning commons. I will explain to you what is what. And an innovation engine. So a library should be a learning commons and an innovation engine, right? And in the next slide, the role of the academic library is undergoing a major transformation. No doubt about it, right? Because we are now talking about innovation hub. We have to transform our libraries, right? All over the country, all over the world, things are going on. They are transforming the library into a different dimension. Libraries were designed initially, primarily, as repositories of books, journals, and reference materials. That's all. It is a quiet room. You'll go silently read. If you are making noise, Narmada madam will shout, right? Rajkumar sir will advise you, don't shout, don't make noise. But now, the library, you have to talk inside the library because it is an innovation hub, right? Fine. Higher education is moving toward interdisciplinary learning, digital research, innovation-driven pedagogy, entrepreneurship, open science, and technology-enabled collaboration. This is what way now we are facing the higher education. In this context, the academic library can no longer function only as a reading and lending space, right? Don't think that. It's a one old concept, right? Now, libraries must evolve into an innovation hub that connects knowledge resources, digital tools, research support, collaborative learning, and creative problem solving. Modern libraries should support digital scholarship, research data services, media creation, visualization and maker activities, open access publishing, and AI-enabled information literacy. This I have given in the first slide itself. Modern libraries should support research data services. The 3 squares, research, maker spaces. The maker spaces are nothing but media creation, visualization, and maker activities. What is maker activities? I will explain shortly. And research data services and open access publishing and AI-enabled literacy, it is given here, right? So this is my second slide is over. Third one is why academic libraries must transform. What is the need for that? The transformation is necessary because the nature of teaching, learning, and research has changed. We have to change otherwise, right? Students are no longer passive consumers of information. I hope you understand, right? They are expected to search, evaluate, create, simulate, design, communicate, and innovate. Where? Not in the classroom. All these things they have to do in the library. That's why the library has been called as an innovation hub. Our faculty also. Faculty members increasingly work with digital contents, data sets, visualization tools, repositories, multimedia outputs, and collaborative platforms. Right? All those things you need not, I have written so many things. But the middle point, libraries occupy a unique institutional position because they already sit at the intersection of content, users, technology, and academic support services. Another reason for why academic libraries must transform is the growing need for information literacy, digital literacy, and AI literacy. Come to the next slide. Previous slide we had seen what is the need for transformation. Here, why the transformation is happening now, right? Because higher education has shifted from content delivery to creation, collaboration and impact. Learning has become active. Research is now digital and data rich. Innovation depends on collaboration, and AI raises new literacy demands. That means libraries now teach source evaluation, ethical AI use, integrity, copyright, and misinformation detection. All those things the library should provide a service to you, not the office of the director research, right? The library should be able to produce this type of activities as an innovation hub. What an innovation hub library actually is. So far we had seen, now we are talking about academic library as an innovation hub, right? It is not a single room. Innovation hub is not a single room. An integrated ecosystem of spaces, platforms, expertise and services. See the middle, academic library innovation hub. It supports learning commons, digital scholarship, makerspace, that means media creation, visualization and maker activities, and it supports open research support, that is research data services plus open access publishing, and also it supports AI enabled information literacy. The design principle is the library creates value when it connects people, information, technology and academic workflows. Yeah. While we are considering this type of transformation, what are the pillars of transformation? There are 6 technical pillars of transformation. Each pillar should be linked to curriculum, research and measurable outcomes. Our library transformation from access to creation, from knowledge access to knowledge creation. Our library transformation, it should be transformed from silent space to learning commons. I will explain to you what is learning commons in the next slide. Our library has been transferred from collection to collection of repositories, right? From digital scholarship. That digital scholarship also I will explain in the next slide. Our library should be transferred from reference desk to research life cycle. Our library should be transferred from lending to making. Our library should be transferred from orientation to a literacy. The slides I kept, if you want to take further information, you can take it from the slides. Okay, in order to make this transformation, these are the architecture layers. The reference architecture for a future ready academic library, there are 5 layers identified. One is user journeys, another one is service layer, another one is digital platforms, another one is physical infrastructure, another one is governance plus people. All put together, the institutional value rises upward, right? It is from top to bottom, right? That's why I'm putting institutional value rises upward, considering all from user journeys, service layer, digital platform, physical infrastructure and governance people invest in the stack as a system, not as isolated purchases. We cannot develop each layer separate one, all are integrated. If you want to have some explanation about each layer, user journeys. What do you mean by user journeys? It shows, this layer shows how students, faculty, scholars and industry partners use our library for projects, research, support and collaboration. The service layer only we are talking about digital scholarship. It represents the help the library gives through consultations, workshops, makerspace support, repository help and publishing guidance. Digital platforms, it includes the online systems, digital tools that help users to find resources, book services, access repositories and work efficiently. Physical infrastructure, this layer refers to actual spaces and facilities in the library such as learning commons, quiet areas, media rooms and maker tools. And finally, the governance plus people layer, it covers policies, staff skills, partnerships, budgeting and assessment, accessibility and privacy that keep the whole system working well. So institutional values rises when all layers work together as one connected system, and the design implication is invest in spaces, services, technology and people together, not independently. If you want to go further explanation about this, all layers I have given here about user journeys, especially it focuses on real academic needs and outcomes. The service layer, it includes consultation, we have seen already. Digital platform, it helps users to access service and information efficiently. Physical infrastructure, it provides the environment for study, collaboration and innovation. Governance, it ensures the system is well managed and user friendly. And design implication, I already told about this. Yeah, now we come to we are coming to the end of this keynote address. I want to define these three things, right? Excuse me. So far we had seen learning commons in an innovation hub, right? What do you mean by learning commons? It is a single word. It is not a plural, it is singular. Learning commons. This is nothing but a shared academic library space. It is a space, it is a place where students and faculty study, discuss, use technology and learn together. So previously we cannot discuss in the library, in the traditional library, right? If it is being transferred to Innovation Hub, the faculty and students, they have to sit together, they have to study, they have to discuss, use technology and learn together. The core meaning of learning commons, it is a modern library space designed for active learning. It combines study areas, discussion spaces, digital resources and technology support in one place. What it supports? Individual study, you can do study individually, right? You can do group discussion. In the library, you can do group discussion. That's why the learning commons should have a place for group discussion without disturbing the other. You can do project work, right? Access to computers and digital resources, peer learning. Your seniors can teach you, right? The juniors. Faculty interaction and academic collaboration. Everything can happen in learning commons inside the library because it is an innovation hub. I will give some illustrative role in the academic library. What are the typical features of learning commons? Flexible seating. Discussion tables. Certainly Wi-Fi and computers should be there. And of course, charging points, shared screens, digital access and support for collaborative work. These are all the typical features should be available for learning commons. And in what way it helps to improve the library value. It makes the library more student-centered by supporting learning collaboration, technology use and academic engagement in one integrated environment. And how it differs from a traditional library. A traditional library mainly focuses on quiet reading and access to books. But a learning commons adds teamwork, discussion, technology and active learning. In short, a learning commons turns the academic library into flexible space for study, collaboration and technology enabled learning, right? This is what meaning by learning commons used heavily in certain foreign universities. I give an example, right? National University of Singapore, Florida University and Cambridge universities. All those things are shown to you, right? Next slide. What is digital scholarship? Right? All digital resources, it can be freely available to you. That's all. Right? Or you may take some data from your laboratory. You are doing some example in chemistry lab. You want to do some analyze, but that kind of software is not available in your laboratory. You may come to the library because it provides that particular software to you freely, right? You can access it. That's why it's called digital scholarship, right? So a digital scholarship, the use of digital tools, data. If you want to, say for example, I want to some healthcare analytics. I want to learn about kidney disease. I need some lot of data. Either I have to go through the Google website or go through some Michigan State University website to collect data. We would get the permission, but everything is readily available. Data sets are readily available for healthcare analytics, for any type of analytics, for using machine learning and AI. It should be available, right? So that's why data and computational methods also. You need not worry about all the computational methods you try to. They will give MATLAB, LabVIEW, everything they will give. To create, analyze, communicate, and preserve academic knowledge, right? This is called digital scholarship. The core meaning is digital scholarship goes beyond reading e-resources or just typing documents. It means using digital platforms, data sets, visualization tools, AI, computational methods, digital archives, and multimedia formats as part of the scholarship itself. This is what really the digital scholarship means. And the common components of digital scholarship, you can do text and data mining, geographical information service and digital mapping, visualization and dashboards, digital archives, and multimedia and web-based scholarly outputs. All those things are available, should be available ready in hand in the library itself, right? Some illustrative example. For the humanities and social science departments, they may analyze thousands of digitized newspapers, right? See, for example, today the Iran war is going on. How many days? Months together it is going on now. It started last month. But you want to have the summary of that. You cannot read all the papers. The repository is there. Digital tool is available. The digital scholarship will help you. You may get the summary. When it is being started, what happens on the day, particular day, everything. 1-page report or 10 pages report, in whatever format you require, you will get the information from the library immediately. No need to go through all the papers, no need to search for the papers, right? Yesterday morning only, right, I asked my peers to collect paper on March 6, March 9 and March 10 to collect some information, but I am not able to collect the information. But in the evening, while I am searching through Google, there is a concept called digital scholarship available in world-class universities. They are doing like this. They are able to provide information to you in hand, right? Analyze thousands of digitized newspapers or inscriptions using text mining and then present results through an interactive map or digital exhibits. All these are for the humanities and social science. For engineering students or science students or research scholars, use sensor or laboratory data, computational analysis and visual dashboards to generate insights, reports, prototypes or research publications can be done using digital scholarship in your library. And what is the library role? The library supports digital scholarship through data services. It will provide data, whatever data you require for your analysis, right? And it gives repositories, e-books repository, whatever it might be, digitization, consultation, training, copyright guidance, and digital publishing support. All those things, the concept of digital scholarship, in short, scholarship becomes digital when digital methods are integral to how knowledge is produced and shared. This is the meaning of digital scholarship, utilized by many libraries worldwide, right? The next one, almost we come to the end point, right? What is makerspace? In the previous slides, I talk about makerspace, right? This is nothing but a collaborative hands-on learning space where students and faculty create, prototype, experiment, and innovate. The core meaning is a makerspace helps learners move from knowing to making. It is a place for hands-on creation, experimentation, and problem solving using tools, materials, and technology. And what it is meant for? Prototyping ideas. You can sit in the library, you can develop your prototyping ideas, building models, learning technology through practice, team-based project work you can do, design thinking, tinkering, experimentation, and connecting theory with real application. All those things, right? it constitutes the concept called maker space. University uses a university, for example, some mechanical students want to do some 3D printing model. They want to create some models. They may simulate, right, in the library, because the library will provide using a digital scholarship or this maker space. There is a similar simulation model for 3D printing. You can simulate and come to the lab, test the simulated version is correct or not, right? Like a digital twin concepts. You may use it in the library itself. And IoT or Arduino projects. You want to develop something on Arduino or IoT to control something. You test or you simulate everything in the library and bring to a library for making it real-time application. Robotics practice, circuit prototyping, architecture models, multimedia projects and hackathon. All those things the university can use the library, right? And library value, this concept turns a library into a space, not only for information access, but also for creativity, innovation, and experiential learning, right? And how makerspace differs from digital scholarship. Digital scholarship focuses on data, analysis, and digital outputs, whereas makerspace focuses on physical creation, prototyping, and hands-on experimentation. In short, a makerspace is where ideas are turned into models, prototypes, and practical learning experiences, right? This is what the new terminology is used in the library system, right? All over the world now as an innovation hub. This slide I have already shown to you. This is the phased implementation model, how we have to implement this kind of innovation hub, assess, redesign, build platforms, pilot services, and integrate step by step how to implement this innovation hub in our library, right? And what are the governance priorities? Key risk also there, right? And success indicators, how to measure the outcomes, workshop participation and consultation counts, repository deposits, downloads and project outputs, use of collaboration, maker and digital lab spaces, evidence for accreditation and quality improvement. These are all the success indicators, and the innovation hub should produce the privacy and ethical guidance, departmental partnership and budgeting, everything, right? All those things are covered here. So, and the last slide, an academic library becomes an innovation hub when it helps the university moves from accessing knowledge to creating value from knowledge, right? And you have to start with your learning commons digital scholarship service model, add AI literacy, repository and research support workflows, pilot maker and media capabilities linked to a curriculum. This, I have a next slide, but it's okay. Scale only what shows the measurable outcomes. So I want to insist, so the Innovation Hub is a strategically designed ecosystem in which students, faculty members, researchers and industry partners can discover information, create new knowledge, prototype ideas, analyze data, publish outputs and develop innovations, right? And the next slide I put what is pilot maker and media capabilities linked to curriculum. This is a slide, just go through that, right? It is a easy one, you can go through that. Finally, thank you. If you have any questions, I will ask, right? I think it take long time, right? Nearly 1 hour 15 minutes. Yeah. I also learned yesterday night only, because all are new idea for us, because the world is moving very fast. We have to cope with that. Our age and our body conditions should cope with that. So young students, you must cope very quickly, and you can go along with, you can sail along with the AI technology in the correct way. Because we are to grab the information, the age is the factor. It's very difficult for us. But the young people, like you, okay, you can do wonders with the use of AI.
Sir, myself.
Please, sir.
Good morning, sir. Very interesting. Digital scholarship, makers, everything is so eye-opening. My question, whether come up with a metric to evaluate innovation hub services. or yet in development?
No, sir.
Thank
There are rubrics to evaluate, right? Based on that's why the key indicators I already showed in that previous slide. Slide book. Go to the slide. Yeah. Open it. Yeah, it is there. Just go to the previous slide. Yeah. Like in the innovation hub, workshop participation and consultation counts. That is one metric. The success indicator of the innovation hub, right? How many consultations has been carried out from that particular innovation hub, and how many workshop participation, how many people are participating in various workshops inside that innovation hub, and the repository deposits. That means how many theses are there, how many project reports are deposited. That is also another count. How many downloads and project outputs, right? And the use of collaboration, maker and digital lab spaces. How many people are daily using? These are all the metrics in order to make the successful of the success operation of the innovation hub in the library. Evidence for accreditation and quality improvement. These are the things, right? But sir, this is not new. 2 years before, Netherlands Twente University, they have started this innovation hub. They have integrated AI into their library. And Kanazawa Institute of Technology in Japan also, they are using for several years. They are using one more concept called CDIA. That concept they are using. That is more than outcome-based education. So these are the parameters, right? And how we are able to do, how many facility, right? For all, not only for science and engineering, for architecture students also, there should be some facility there inside the. So all these things will make that measurable outcome from that innovation hub for the successful indicator.
Institutional lead, how you present the periyar Institute of Science and Technology library to become like this. At present status, then next step what might be?
Sir, we can start from the small angle. No need to immediately put everything into a single step, not necessary, right? You immediately, even today we can start. This 5th international conference has the high line opener, right? We can start a small room in that library where this innovation happens. We can make it as a discussion room. We can create some Arduino boards or IoT boards there. Ask the students some real-time projects. Get some MATLAB tools. Everything is available with us, right? But everything we have to move to the library and ask the student and make it as a digital scholarship in our library. If the education department head and the director in charge of library, if they are willing to do that, by evening today, they may implement it. That kind of attitude. Professor Kumar's question is like that only, right? If these people are having the attitude, I will install today, everything is available. We will go home after installing a digital scholarship principle in our library, then only we'll go to home and take lunch or take dinner. That kind of attitude should be there from our faculty. It can be done by today evening, it can be done, I can show. I will prove that. Everything is available. Our Department of Head foundation courses are available. She knows what are the facilities are available, how to use it properly. Everything is available, sir. We can do, sir. By today evening, I will do. If it is being given to me, I will do it, certainly. Is it okay, sir? Definitely it is possible. Makerspace, everything, because we are having a immersive technology is also there. We are having immersive technology software also available with us. Everything we move to library immediately. Put on order. As a Vice Chancellor, put an order. Please do that. Only attitude will change. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for having shared your knowledge gained through experience. All the delegates are respected to come on to the stage.
We always take immense pride with our Honorable Vice Chancellor. Thank you, sir. We are truly grateful to you for sharing a small part of your wisdom with us. Under your guidance, we, the people of Periyar Maniyavam University, are all set to take over the world through the responsible integration of AI in education and innovation hub.
Next, I invite Director Academicus Dr. D. Jayasiman sir to deliver the felicitation address.
We are privileged to listen to scholars whose work has inspired many. The strong leaders of Periyar Maniyammai University have always believed in consistent development guided by vision. We are very much delighted to have Dr. Ratnasingam Sarveshwara from the University of Jaffna, Sri Lanka among us. His academic journey reflects deep commitment to learning, research, and educational development. He has served at various capacities in university services, including Senior Registrar. Sir, we are truly honored by your presence today. Now I request you to kindly deliver the special address.
எல்லோருக்கும் பொதுவான இயற்கையின் பேரருளை பிரார்த்தித்து மாண்பமைந்த இந்த பல்கலைக்கழகத்தினுடைய துணைவேந்தர் அவர்களே, இங்கே பிரசன்னமாக இருக்கக்கூடிய சிறப்பு அதிதிகளான பேராசிரியர் தேவராச முகுந்தன் அவர்களே, இலங்கை திறந்த பல்கலைக்கழகத்தைச் சேர்ந்த பேராசிரியர்களே, பேராசிரியர் விண்ணராஸ் நித்யானந்தம் அவர்களே, மிக துடிப்போடும் பொறுப்புணர்வோடும் இந்த ஆய்வு மாநாட்டை ஏற்பாடு செய்திருக்கக்கூடிய பெரியார் மணியம்மை அறிவியல் மற்றும் தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரியினுடைய கல்வி துலத்தினுடைய தலைவர் மதிப்புக்குரிய பேராசிரியர் தமிழ் வாணன் அவர்களே, இந்த அழைப்பிதழின் கண் பெயர் குறிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கக்கூடிய பல்கலைக்கழகத்தை சார்ந்த பெருமக்களே, மதிப்புக்குரிய பேராசிரியர்களே, விரிவுரையாளர்களே, அன்புக்குரிய மாணவர்களே, உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் இனிய மதிய வணக்கம். I am not going to take much more time because I know time is past. உங்களுடைய அதிக நேரத்தை நான் எடுக்கப் போவதில்லை. கடந்த 2 தினங்களாக தமிழ் பாரம்பரியத்தின் வரலாற்று சிறப்புமிக்க தஞ்சாவூர் மண்ணிலே தடம் பதிப்பதற்கு எங்களுக்கு ஒரு வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்தது. அருமையான விருந்தோம்பலும் தமிழ் பண்பாட்டினுடைய செழுமையையும் தரிசித்தோம். அதற்காக உங்களுக்கு எங்களுடைய நன்றிகள். சமத்துவத்திற்காகவும் எல்லோரையும் ஒன்றாக பார்க்கின்ற உயரிய நோக்கத்தோடு பணியாற்றிய தந்தை பெரியார் அவர்களுடைய பெயரை தாங்கி இருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த பல்கலைக்கழகத்திலே, இந்த கல்லூரியிலே கல்வியையும் நூலக விஞ்ஞானத்தையும் செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவையும் ஒருங்கிணைக்கின்ற ஒரு மாநாட்டிலே நாங்கள் சந்திக்கின்றோம். ஒரு பழமை பாரம்பரியம் மிக்க தஞ்சாவூர் பூமியில் இருந்து கொண்டு, சோழ சாம்ராஜ்யத்தினுடைய மையப்புள்ளியான தஞ்சாவூரில் இருந்து கொண்டு, இன்றைய 21ஆம் நூற்றாண்டினுடைய ஒரு புதுமையான விடயத்தை எப்படி ஒருங்கிணைப்பது என்பதுமாக சிந்திக்கின்ற அந்த கல்வி சிந்தனை பாராட்டுக்குரியது. அதற்காக என்னுடைய வணக்கங்களையும் வாழ்த்துக்களையும் பதிவு செய்கின்றேன். இன்றைக்கு நாம் ஆர்டிபிஷியல் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் பற்றி பேசிக் கொண்டிருக்கின்றோம். செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவு. நீங்கள் நினைக்கலாம் இது 1-2 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்னர் ஆரம்பிக்கப்பட்ட அல்லது தெரிந்து கொள்ளப்பட்ட விடயம் என்று நாம் நினைக்கலாம். நமக்கு அது புதிதாக இருந்தாலும் இந்த உலகத்திற்கு அது மிக பழமையானது. 20ஆம் நூற்றாண்டினுடைய மத்திய பகுதியிலே 1950களிலேயே செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவு தொடர்பான விடயங்கள் அறிவியல் உலகில் ஆரம்பமாகிவிட்டன. கொஞ்சம் சற்று பின்னோக்கி சென்று எங்கள் அனுபவங்களுக்கூட சிந்தித்து பார்த்தால் அதை உணர்ந்து கொள்ள முடியும். எப்பொழுது அந்த செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவு பற்றிய சிந்தனை ஆரம்பமாகியது என்று சொன்னால், நம்முடைய மனித மூளையினுடைய நர்வஸ் சிஸ்டம், இந்த நரம்பியல் தொகுதியை ஒரு மின்னியல் தொகுதியோடு ஒப்பிட்டு ஆராய்கின்ற எலக்ட்ரானிக், என்னுடைய துணைவேந்தருடைய அந்த உரையினுடைய அவருடைய தொழில்துறை சார்ந்த அந்த சிந்தனையோடு எப்படி ஒரு மனித மூளையை ஒரு மின்னியல் தொழிற்பாடுகளோடு நரம்புகளுக்கு கூட எப்படி ஒரு மின்னியல் செயற்பாடு கடத்தப்படுகிறது என்று விஞ்ஞானம் அந்த நரம்பியல் துறையில் ஆராய்ந்த பொழுது ஒரு சிந்தனை பிறந்தது. இதனை ஒத்த ஒரு மாதிரியை நாம் செயற்கையாக உருவாக்கினால் அது மனித மூளையை போல சிந்திக்கும் திறனை பெற்றுக்கொள்ளும் என்கின்ற சிந்தனை விஞ்ஞானிகள் மத்தியில் உருவான பொழுது இந்த செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவு என்கின்ற விஷயம் முளை போடப்பட்டது. அது பின்னர் பல்வேறு விதமாக வளர்ச்சி பெற்றது. அந்த வளர்ச்சியினுடைய அடுத்த கட்டமாக நீங்கள் கல்வியலில் படிப்பீர்கள், இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் ப்ராசஸிங் மாடல் என்று ஒரு மாடல் இருக்கிறது. மனித மூளை அல்லது மனிதனுடைய ஞாபகம் எப்படி செயற்படுகிறது என்பதை அது தெளிவாக சொல்கிறது. அந்த சிந்தனை, அந்த கோட்பாடுகள், இந்த கிரேட் மில்லருடைய கோட்பாடுகள் அதை பின்னர் அடுத்த கட்டத்துக்கு நகர்த்தியது. சிம்பிளா கேட்கிறேன், நாங்க எல்லாரும் கால்குலேட்டர் பாவிக்கிறோம் தானே? ஒரு சின்ன கால்குலேட்டர், கையில கட்டி இருக்கக்கூடிய கடிகாரத்தில் கால்குலேட்டர் இருக்குது. அதுக்கு எந்த விதமான கடினமான கணித பிரச்சனையை கொடுத்தாலும் உடனடியாக தீர்வு கிடைக்கிறது. அது சிந்திக்கிறது. செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவினுடைய மிக அடிப்படை ஆரம்பம் இந்த கால்குலேட்டர்ஸ், கணிப்பொறிகள். நீங்க 1 + 1 குயிக்லி இஸ் 2 சொல்லுது. அதுக்கு எப்படி தெரியும்? நீ என்ன விதமான கடினமான இன்புட்டை கொடுத்தாலும் கணிதத்தில் கூட்டல், கழித்தல், பெருக்கல், வகுத்தல் இலகுவாக ஒரு 50 ரூபாய்க்கு வாங்கக்கூடிய கணிப்பொறி தருகிறது. அதற்குள் செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவு ஆரம்பமாகிவிட்டது. அதனுடைய அட்வான்ஸ்மெண்டை தான் நாங்கள் இப்பொழுது அனுபவித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிறோம். என்னுடைய பேராசிரியர் துணைவேந்தர் அவர்கள் மிக அருமையான ஒரு உரையை எங்களுடைய அடுத்த கட்ட பயணத்துக்காக தந்திருக்கிறார். அவருடைய சிந்தனைக்கு நன்றி. நான் அவருடைய உரைகள், அவர் குறிப்பிட்ட அத்தனை விடயங்களுக்கும் சாட்சியமாக நிற்கிறேன். கடந்த 2 வருடங்களுக்கு முன்னர் நான் 2 வருடங்களாக ஆஸ்திரேலியாவில் இருந்தேன். உலகத்தினுடைய 19வது நிலையில் இருக்கக்கூடிய பல்கலைக்கழகத்திலே மாணவனாக இருந்தேன், சிட்னி யூனிவர்சிட்டியிலே. அந்த பல்கலைக்கழகத்தினுடைய நூலகத்தில் நீங்கள் சொன்ன அத்தனை விடயங்களை நான் அனுபவித்தேன். நாலேஜ் ஹப், டிஸ்கஷன் ஹப், 3D மாடல் பிரிண்டிங் மிஷின்ஸ் எல்லாவற்றையும் பார்த்தோம். என்னுடைய பல்கலைக்கழகத்தினுடைய அடையாள அட்டையை அதை ஸ்கேன் செய்தவுடன் நான் கேட்பது எல்லாத்தையும் அது தரும். வீட்டில இருந்து புத்தகத்தை ஓட பண்ணிட்டு போனா அந்த டெஸ்க்கு அது விழுந்து கிடக்கும், எடுத்துட்டு வரலாம். ஹார்ட் காப்பி விழுந்து கிடக்கும், எடுத்துட்டு வரலாம். அவ்வளவு தூரம் டிஜிட்டலைஸ் பண்ணப்பட்ட நூலகங்கள் இன்றைக்கு உலகம் முழுவதும் வந்திருக்கிறது. அதைத்தான் நம்முடைய பேராசிரியர் மிக நேர் சிந்தனையோடு அடுத்த கட்டத்திற்காக பாசிட்டிவ் அட்டிடியூட்டோடு அதை நகர்த்துவது பற்றி எங்களோடு பகிர்ந்து கொண்டார். எனவே இந்த செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவுடைய அடுத்த தளத்துக்குள் நாங்கள் முன்னேறுவதற்கு இத்தகைய ஆய்வு மாநாடுகள் பெரும் துணை செய்கின்றன. சிந்தனையை, அறிவை நாம் நமக்குள்ளே பகிர்ந்து கொள்கின்றோம், புதிய கருத்துக்களை உருவாக்கிக் கொள்கின்றோம், புதிய அறிவை கட்டமைத்துக் கொள்கின்றோம். இந்த செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவினுடைய அடுத்த பெரிய தாக்கம் நீங்க கூகுள் பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம். எலைசா என்கின்ற ஒரு பெரிய எஃபெக்ட் ஒன்று உலகத்தில் நடந்தது. ELIZA, நீங்க கூகுள் பண்ணி பாருங்க. எலைசா என்கின்ற ஒரு பொறிமுறை வந்த பொழுது மனிதர்களுக்கு உளவள ஆலோசனையை வழங்குவதற்கான ஒரு செயற்கை பொறிமுறையை கண்டுபிடித்தார்கள். நான் கவலையோடு இருக்கிறேன் என்று அதுக்கு சொன்னால் சற்று சாந்தமடையுங்கள் என்று திருப்பி சொல்லும். உங்களுக்கு என்ன பிரச்சனை என்னோடு பகிர்ந்து கொள்ளுங்கள் என்று அது கேட்கும். நீங்கள் சொல்ல சொல்ல அதுக்கு உங்களுக்கு ஏற்ற விதத்தில் பதில் சொல்லிக் கொண்டிருக்கும். இது ஒரு லாங்குவேஜ் ப்ராசஸிங் மாடல். அது நடிக்கும், ஆனால் அது மனிதர்களைப் போல நடிக்கும். ஆனால் நமக்கு அது உறுதுணையாக இருக்கும், நமக்கு அது ஒத்தாசையாக இருக்கும், ஒத்துணர்வாக இருக்கும். அந்த எலைசா என்பதுதான் ஒரு பெரிய லாங்குவேஜ் மாடல்ல செய்யப்பட்ட மிக பெரும் செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவு. அது பெரிய மாற்றத்தை, எலைசா எஃபெக்ட் என்று அதை சொல்கிறார்கள், ஒரு பெரிய மாற்றத்தை நிகழ்த்தியது. அந்த மாற்றத்தினுடைய அடுத்த கட்டங்களுக்குள்ளே நாங்கள் பயணித்து இன்றைக்கு ChatGPT வந்து நிற்கிறோம். திஸ் லாங்குவேஜ் ப்ராசஸிங் மாடல். சார் சொன்ன அழகாக சொன்னா, நீங்க ப்ராம்ப்ட் கிளியரா கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா அதுக்கு ஏற்ற விதத்தில் அது நீங்க கேட்பதை தரும். ஏனென்றால் அது வேர்ட் டு வேர்ட் டிரான்ஸ்லேட் பண்ணி அந்த அல்கோரிதம் அப்படித்தான் இயங்குகிறது. ஒரு லாங்குவேஜ் மாடல் நீங்க கொடுக்கின்ற சொல்லுக்கு அடுத்ததாக அது சிந்தித்து சிந்தித்துத்தான் அது ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ணுது. எனவே அந்த இடத்துக்கு நாங்கள் இன்னைக்கு வந்து சேர்ந்திருக்கின்றோம். ஒரு அதிர்ச்சிகரமான செய்தி நீங்க கூகுள் பண்ணி பாருங்க. அமெரிக்காவில் ஒரு மாணவன் மிக ஃப்ரஸ்ட்ரேஷன்ல இருந்த பொழுது ChatGPT கேட்டு 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 இறுதியில் அவன் தற்கொலை செய்து கொண்டான். எப்படி என்றால், நீங்க எதை கேட்கிறீர்களோ அதை அது தரும். நீங்கள் எதை கேட்கிறீர்களோ அது அதை தரும். எப்ப கேள்வி நமக்குள்ளே வரும், AI is the enemy of friend for academics or human being. செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவு என்பது மனிதர்களுக்கு நண்பனா எதிரியா என்ற ஒரு கேள்வி உங்களுக்குள்ளே வரும். இதற்கான பதிலை நீங்கள் காண்பது, இளையவர்கள் காண்பது மிக அவசியமானது. நான் எனக்கு நேர்ந்த ஒரு அனுபவத்தை பகிர்ந்து கொள்கிறேன். என் மதிப்புக்குரிய பேராசிரியர் சின்னப்பன் அவர்கள் தஞ்சாவூர் தமிழ் பல்கலைக்கழகத்தினுடைய பேராசிரியர் இலங்கை வந்திருந்த பொழுது ஒரு திருக்குறள் மாநாட்டிலே அவர் பங்கு பெற்றுவதற்கு வந்திருந்தார். அவரை அழைத்துச் செல்கின்ற பொறுப்பு என்னிடம் தரப்பட்டது. யாழ்ப்பாணத்திலிருந்து கண்டி நீண்ட பயணம். அவர் அழைத்துச் செல்கின்ற பொழுது கண்டி பேராதனை பல்கலைக்கழகத்தினுடைய பேராசிரியர் ஸ்ரீ பிரசாந்த் என்னை கேட்டார், நீங்கள் அவரை அழைத்து வருகிறீர்கள், வருகின்ற பொழுது ஒரு ஆய்வு கட்டுரையை படித்து விட்டு போங்களேன், சும்மா வந்து விட்டு போவார், என்ன தலைப்பு தருவீர்கள்? நான் என்னுடைய துறை சார்ந்த சொன்னார்கள் திருக்குறள் மாநாடு. நான் சொன்னேன், கல்வி ஊக்கம், மோட்டிவேஷனலை திருக்குறள் எப்படி சொல்லி இருக்கிறது பார்க்கலாம். இருப்பதோ ஒரே ஒரு தினம் சருக்கு இருந்தது போல. நமக்கு நண்பனாக ChatGPT இணைத்துக் கொண்டு நான் கேட்டேன், நான் I am going to present a presentation related to the educational psychology and the motivational related to the திருக்குறள். எனக்கு சில திருக்குறளை எனக்கு உதாரணமாக சொல்லி என்று கட்ட வந்துச்சு திருக்குறள். மிக சந்தோஷம், எவ்வளவு நேரம் மிச்சம். அவ்வளவு திருக்குறளை நான் குறிப்பெடுத்துக் கொண்டேன். அப்பொழுது ஒரு டவுட் வந்தது, இதெல்லாம் உண்மையா இருக்குமா திருக்குறள்ல? விரிந்த விளக்கத்துக்கு திருக்குறள் நம்பரும் இருந்துச்சு, 491 612 எல்லாமே இருந்துச்சு. எதற்கு ஒரு காப்பியோட செக் பண்ணி பார்ப்போம் என்று போனால் அது வேறு திருக்குறள். அப்படி திருக்குறளே இல்லை. சத்தியமாக நடந்த உண்மை. நீங்க வேண்ட செக் பண்ணி பாருங்க, நீ வேண்ட கேளுங்க. செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவுக்கு திருக்குறள் என்ன சொல்லி இருக்கிறது, அந்த திருக்குறளை ஆதாரம் காட்டு, ChatGPT தரும். அது அநேகமான மனிதர்களைப் போல தெரியாது என்று சொல்கின்ற பழக்கம் இல்லாத ஒரு செயற்பொருள். எனக்கு தெரியாது என்று சொல்கின்ற பழக்கம் இல்லாத ஒரு செயற்பொருள். எதை கேட்டாலும் தரும். ஏன்னா அது அப்படித்தான் இயக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. அதற்கு பின்னர் நான் அதில் போய் கேட்டேன், நீ தந்த திருக்குறள்கள் உண்மையான திருக்குறள்களா? அது ரியலி சாரி, நான் திருக்குறளை போன்ற அந்த விடயங்கள் உங்களுக்கு தந்திருக்கிறேன் என்று சொன்னது. ஏன்னா அதுக்கு தெரிகிறது, திருக்குறள் என்பது 7 சொற்களாலான ஈரடி வெண்பா, மேலே 4 கீழே 3, அது கட்டு வைத்திருக்கிறது. கல்வி உளவியலை கட்டு வைத்திருக்கிறது, திருக்குறளுடைய ஃபார்மட்டை கட்டு வைத்திருக்கிறது. ரெண்டையும் இணைத்து எனக்கு புதிதாக தருகிறது. சிந்தித்து பாருங்கள், இந்த ரெண்டோடும் நான் பேராதனை பல்கலைக்கழகத்தினுடைய தமிழ் துறைக்கு முன்னாலே போய் நின்றிருந்தால் நிலைமை என்னாக இருக்கும்? கடவுள் என்னை காப்பாற்றினாரோ, இயற்கை என்னை காப்பாற்றியது. ஏனென்றால் செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவு செயற்கைத்தனமானதாக இருக்கிற பொழுது அதை எவ்வாறு பாவித்துக் கொள்வது என்பதைத்தான் எங்களுடைய பேராசிரியர்கள் குறிப்பிட்டார்கள். எங்களுடைய ஆட்டிடியூட் அது மிக முக்கியமானது. ஒரு செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவை நீங்கள் அணுகுகின்ற பொழுது அந்த ஆட்டிடியூட்டோடு அணுக வேண்டும். உங்களுடைய திறன்களோடு, உங்களுடைய அறிவு ஆற்றலோடு அதை அணுகுகின்ற மனப்பாங்கு மிக முக்கியமானது. அது உங்களை திருடிக் கொள்ளும். உங்களுடைய விமர்சன சிந்தனை, படைப்பாற்றல் என்பவற்றை துணிக்கொள்ளும். அதைவிட உங்களை சில வேளைகளில் சோம்பேறிகள் ஆக்கிவிடும். அதனாலேதான் என்னுடைய துணைவேந்தர் சொன்னார், நான் ChatGPTக்கு கொடுக்கின்ற ப்ராம்ப்டை 160 பக்கங்களிலே தயார்படுத்தினேன். பெற்றுக்கொள்கின்ற முடிவு சிறிது, அதற்கான தயார்படுத்தல் பெரிது. ஆனால் என்னுடைய அவதானம் இன்றைய இளையவர்கள் மத்தியில் அப்படி இல்லை. ஒரு ஓரிரு வரிகளை கொடுத்துவிட்டு பெரிய அவுட்கம் எதிர்பார்க்கிறார்கள். எனவே என்னுடைய அன்பு மாணவர்களே, இந்த செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவை நாம் நம்முடைய கல்வியோடு ஒன்றிணைக்கின்ற பொழுது நம்முடைய சுயத்தை தொலைத்து விடக்கூடாது. நம்முடைய சுய படைப்பாற்றலை இழந்து விடக்கூடாது. நம்முடைய சுய விமர்சன சிந்தனை திறனை, கிரிட்டிக்கல் திங்கிங்கை இழந்து விடக்கூடாது. நம் சுய கிரியேட்டிவிட்டி, தட்ஸ் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். அதற்குள்ளாக நின்று கொண்டு இதனை ஒரு நண்பனாக பாவித்துக் கொள்ளலாம். ஒத்துணர்வோடு இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு நண்பன், அது ஒரு துணை கொள்ளலாம். அதுவே நம்மை வழிநடத்துவதற்கு நாம் அனுமதித்து விடக்கூடாது. உங்களுடைய அற்புதமான லைப்ரரிக்குள்ளே நான் பிரவேசித்த பொழுது ஒரு வார்த்தை இருந்தது, பயில்வது படைப்பாற்றலை வளர்க்கும். உங்களுடைய என்ட்ரன்ஸ் போயிட்டு இந்த சைட்ல பாருங்க, பயில்வது படைப்பாற்றலை வளர்க்கும், படைப்பாற்றல் எண்ணத்தை உருவாக்கும், எண்ணம் அறிவை ஊட்டும், அறிவு உங்களை சிறப்புறச் செய்யும். படைப்பாற்றலை நீங்கள் தொலைத்து விடக்கூடாது. படைப்பாற்றல் என்பது உங்களுடைய எண்ணங்களை உருவாக்கும், எண்ணம் என்பது உங்களுடைய அறிவை ஊட்டும், அறிவு என்பதுதான் உங்களை சிறப்புறச் செய்யும். செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவுக்குள்ளே நுழைகின்ற பொழுது உங்களுடைய படைப்பாற்றல், இந்த கிரியேட்டிவிட்டி இழந்து விடாமல் பாதுகாத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள் என்கின்ற செய்தியை பதிவு கொண்டு சரியாக 12 நிமிடங்கள் பேசியிருக்கிறேன். இந்த வாய்ப்புக்காக நன்றி கூறி விடைபெற்றுக் கொள்கிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, sir. We are grateful for your enlightening address. It is always a great honor to hear from eminent scholars. We also have another distinguished delegate, Professor Dr. Devarasa Mukundan from the Open University of Sri Lanka. His expertise extends to curriculum development, where he has actively contributed to national level educational reforms especially in primary mathematics education. His rich portfolio includes numerous research publications, international conference presentations, and academic contributions that have significantly impacted early childhood education. He is also an award-winning writer recognized for his contributions to Tamil literature. Now, I warmly invite to deliver the keynote address.
Greening Mind, Integrating Education, Libraries and AI Towards Sustainability. இந்த ஆய்வு மகாநாட்டை கலந்து கொண்டு சிறப்பித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கும் அனைத்து அதிதிகளையும் ஆய்வாளர்களையும் மாணவர்களுக்கும் எனது இனிய மதிய நேர வணக்கங்கள். நேர பொருத்தம் கருதி எனது உரையை சுருக்கமாக முடிக்கலாம் என நினைக்கின்றேன். நிலைபேறான அபிவிருத்திக்கு நூலகத்தினரும் செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவினரும் பங்களிப்பென்ற கருப்பொருளில் நடத்தப்படுகின்ற இந்த ஆய்வு மகாநாட்டிலே முதன்மை உரையை வழங்குவதை ஏற்றி மிக பெருமை அடைகின்றேன். நாங்கள் வாழ்கின்ற நாடுகள் வேறுபட்டாலும் தமிழர் என்ற வகையில் ஒன்றுபடுகின்றோம். தஞ்சாவூர் நகரமானது தமிழர்தாம் தொன்மையுடன் நீண்ட வரலாற்றை பாரம்பரியத்தை கொண்ட நகரமாக காணப்படுகிறது. தஞ்சை பெருங்கோயிலை கட்டிய ராயராய சோழ மன்னனின் புதல்வர் ராஜேந்திர சோழனால் கட்டப்பட்ட சிவன் கோவில் ஒன்று இலங்கையிலும் காணப்படுகின்றது. தற்கால உலகம் சுற்றுப்புற சூழல் சவால்களுக்கு முகம் கொடுத்து வருகின்றது. காலநிலை மாற்றம், பெருமளவான இயற்கை வளங்களின் அழிவு, உயிரியல் பல்வகை அழித்தல் போன்றன எதிர்கால மாணவியலின் இருப்புக்கு கேள்விக்குறியாக்குகின்றன. எதிர்கால உலகில் மனிதர் வாழ்வது சவால்கள் நிறைந்ததாக இத்தகைய விடயங்கள் காணப்படுகின்றன. இந்த பின்புலத்தில் இந்த கிரீனிங் த மைண்ட் என்ற பதமானது முக்கியமானது என நான் கருதுகின்றேன். இத்தகைய சுற்றுப்புற சூழல் சவால்களுக்கு முகம் கொடுக்கும் முகமாக நீங்கள் மேற்கொண்ட ஆய்வுகள் எதிர்காலத்தில் நிலைபெறான தன்மையை ஏற்படுத்தும் என நம்புகின்றேன். கல்வி என்பது மிக முக்கியத்துவம் வாய்ந்தது. இந்த சுற்றுப்புற சூழல் சவால்களை எதிர்கொள்வது கல்வியானது மிக முக்கியமானதாக காணப்படும். கல்வி என்பது வெறுமனை ஏட்டு கல்வி மட்டுமல்ல. இந்த கல்வியானது செயல் ரீதியாக சுற்றுப்புற சூழலை மேம்படுத்துவதற்கு வழிகாட்டக்கூடியதாக அமைதல் வேண்டும். பள்ளிகள், பல்கலைக்கழகங்கள் போன்ற கல்வி நிறுவனங்கள் மாணவர்களுக்கு சுற்றுலாவின் முக்கியத்துவத்தினையும் பங்களிப்பினை உணர்த்துவதற்கு முன்வருதல் மிகவும் அவசியமானதாகும். இந்த பின்புலத்தில் இந்த ஆய்வு மகாநாடு மிக முக்கியம் வாய்ந்ததாக நான் உணர்கின்றேன். அடுத்ததாக நூலகங்களை எடுத்துக்கொண்டால், நூலகங்கள் என்னும் போது எனது மனதில் என்று நினைவில் வருவது 97,000க்கு மேற்பட்ட நூல்கள் இருந்து போன யாழ்ப்பாண நூலகம் என்ற நினைவுக்கு அடிக்கடி வருகின்றது. ஏட்டுச்சுவடிகள் இருந்து பல்வேறு வகையான நூலகங்கள் அழிந்து போயின ஒரு காலகட்டத்தில். நூலகங்கள் அறிவு களஞ்சியங்களாக மட்டுமல்லாது சமூக மாற்றத்துக்கான மையங்களாகவும் காணப்படுகின்றன. நூலகங்கள் சுற்றுப்புற சூழல் தொடர்பான பொதுசனங்களின் விழிப்புணர்வுகளை ஏற்றுக்கொள்கின்றன. தற்காலத்தில் டிஜிட்டல் நூலகங்கள் உலகளாவிய ரீதியில் காணப்படுகின்றன. தற்கால மனிதனின் விருத்திக்கு செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவு பாரிய பங்களிப்பினை நல்கின்றது. இந்த செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவை பற்றி மிக நீண்ட உரையை பேராசிரியர் அவர்கள் ஆற்றி சென்றார். அதை பற்றி நான் பெரிதாக சொல்ல அவசியம் இல்லை நினைக்கிறேன். காலநிலை தொடர்பான தகவல்களை பகுப்பாய்வு செய்வதற்கு இயற்கை காணப்படும் வளங்களை திறமையாக பயன்படுத்துவதற்கு நூலகங்களின் பங்களிப்பு மிக முக்கியமானதாக காணப்படுகின்றன. கல்வி, நூலகங்கள், AI தொழில்நுட்பம் ஆகியவற்றை ஒன்றிணைப்பதன் மூலம் நாங்கள் நிலைபெறான முன்னேற்றத்தை எதிர்காலத்தில் ஏற்படுத்த முடியும். இறுதியாக கிரீனிங் த மைண்ட் என்னும் இன்றைய ஆய்வின் தொழிற்பொருளானது வெறுமனை வெற்றி கோஷமாக அமையாது, எதிர்காலத்தில் நாங்கள் செயற்படுவதற்கு ஒரு காரணமாக அமைதல் வேண்டும் என்று விரும்புகின்றேன். இத்துடன் சிறிய உரையை முடித்துக் கொண்டேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, sir. Your words truly enriched us. Our Periyar Maniamma University proudly stands as a 100% green, zero carbon campus, setting an example for sustainability. Moving on to the next delegate. With more than 18 years of teaching and research experience, Dr. Vinaras Nityanandam from the UNICAF University, Cyprus, has guided numerous MEd and PhD scholars and has published extensively in reputed journals indexed in Scopus and Web of Science. His expertise spans educational psychology, research methodology, ICT in education, and innovative pedagogical practices. He is a recipient of prestigious honors such as the Best Professor Award and Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan Global Educator Award, reflecting his dedication and excellence in the field of education. Now, I request Professor Dr. Vinaras Nityanandam to deliver the most awaited inaugural address.
A distinguished guests on the dais, Honorable Vice Chancellor, and the deans and directors and librarian, and the organizing committee members, and eminent professors, and my dear blooming buds and research scholars. Very good afternoon. Actually, we begin in the morning, but we are going to close before afternoon. So it's a time for me to give about inaugural address. But already many people, they spoke many things about AI. Actually, after the break, I have to talk to you about how we can integrate the AI with our educational perspective, with sustainable ideas. So that's why I don't want to take much more. Just I'll give only 2 tips about what we understand, because we know about the teacher education. First, we have to talk something or taking a lesson. Before what we do, we go for motivation. So this is that aspect. Today, you know about AI. The AI rules our mind, our everyday activity and routine work, wherever we go, wherever we are, wherever we live. If we talk about AI, we can divide in the educational perspective. It's for student, it's for teacher, and it's for the society. When you talk about for the students, it's mainly focused for learning purpose. But how the students are learning nowadays, keep in your mind. If we talk about the teachers, it's for a teaching purpose. How the teachers are utilizing AI, making effective teaching in the classrooms. Then when you talk about society, how it helps for the society empowerment and sustainability. Particularly when you talk about society, how it reach into the family. Now you know about every children in the family. We have seen many reels. One fellow, they are asking to the kid, they are asking about whom you like more. She said immediately, my dad. Why? He always obliges and he always gives chocolate. He always gives everything for me. Oh, very good. Then who is the head of the family? The queen. Who is? My mother. Why? Because my father obliges more than me to my mother only. So this is like a AI. Because whatever we have, even the family, but the children's nowadays, they are obliged more than to the parents to the AI nowadays. That is the changes happen in 21st century. Whether it is good or not, that is the biggest question. Doctor said about we have to aware whether AI is good perspective or is a bird perspective. Bird means in a negative perspective. How we have to understand these things, because these are the conferences, many things they are giving awareness to you about to know how to utilize. It's only for the subordinate, it's not a life. We created, how we utilize, that's a matter. Even we have created a bike, we can create we have created a cycle, everything we are utilizing, but we know about how we have to use it. Cycle, how much speed it will go, we know, but we felt about it's not that much speed, so we started with the 2-wheelers. So first 60 cc, 80 cc, 85 cc, then 100 cc, then 125 cc, now 250 cc. So every cc taking to the 108 immediately. Why? Because we urge more to reach everything sooner. That's a problem. The same like when we introduce the technology in our life to implement everything, it's the same problem. We are going. Now you see, we don't know how to write a leave letter. We are going to ChatGPT. We don't know correct answer. So I said about to ask about the Tirukural in ChatGPT. What happened? So many people, they believe and they write. But we need proper revolution to understand. So this is the platform to know about what is actually AI is doing, what we have to handle it. Here they focus the point like greening the mind. So how we develop our mind like a tree. So tree we need to grow and give a fruit or flower, everything to help others. So the way we have to understand the AI technology, how we utilized for our own blossoms and like development. That's a very important thing. So I hope this 2-day conference will give you a effective interaction and more input of knowledge related to greening the mind, related to AI, and how we can utilize in the library science and everything. So thank you for the opportunity and thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words. No event is complete without thanking the people who made it possible. Now it's a time to propose the vote of thanks. I request the senior most faculty of the Department of Education, Dr. K. Kesavan sir, Assistant Professor, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, respected dignitaries on the dais, esteemed guests, dear colleagues and participants. I feel greatly honored to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion of 5th International Conference on Greening the Mind, Integrating Education, Libraries and AI towards Sustainability. First and foremost, on behalf of the Department of Education and Arjun Singh Library of PMIST, I would like to express my special thanks to our generous management for their guidance, encouragement, and continuous support in them in making this program a grand success. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, on the stage for having graced this occasion and spared his precious time and shared knowledge with us. Your presence has added immense value to this program. I express my sincere gratitude to our distinguished guests for their valuable presence and inspiring words. Your insights have truly enriched this event. I fervently thanks to deans, directors, HODs and faculty members of various departments for having graced the occasions. My appreciation goes to all the organizing staff members and the students whose dedicated effort made this event a grand success. I would also like to extend a special thanks to all audience for their active participations and patient listening throughout the program. Finally, I express my special word of gratitude to our electrical and supporting staff for the creating a pleasant environment throughout the event. Once again, I thank all the dignitaries on and off the dais, the participations for having accepted our invitation and making this event meaningful and a successful one. I thank you one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You have always been a dedicated mentor and a guiding force who has helped shape the academic journey of numerous students. Thank you all for having graced the inaugural function of the conference. It is now time for us to have a short break. Kindly be back after 10 minutes.
Refreshment is ready. All of you are invited.
arrange பண்ணிக்கலாம்